Hi, my name is Dan Kruger, and this is a reflection of our group project. So our group chose the topic social media. My specific topic was using social media for parent engagement. So here's what I learned from my research on using social media in parent engagement. Basically, in the project, I took my specific topic and I broke it up in two smaller subtopics. The first of which is the importance of parent engagement. In my research, I found that parent engagement peaks early on in education, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, in those early elementary years. But by the time the student reaches middle school and high school, there's a big drop-off in parent engagement. And a lack of time is the biggest reason for this drop-off in engagement. Parents don't have the time to be as involved in their child's education. And same for the teachers. There's always a lack of time. We always want to reach out and engage more parents. But there's only so many hours in the day to do that. Okay? But most parents are already using social media in their everyday lives. So it seems that teachers could use social media, since parents are already on it, to reach out and engage more parents. Right? In doing so, teachers would use tools like Instagram and Twitter, just to kind of post what's going on in their classroom. It doesn't always have to be about grades and behavior and discipline. Sometimes just post something fun. Give the parents an idea of what really goes on in your class each day. Before teachers reach out to parents in social media, it's important that they have a plan in place, right? They got to know, what are their goals in using social media to reach parents. They also want to be consistent about what they post. Post everything in a timely manner, and make sure that you're responding to parents when they reply back to your social media post. In doing so, the teachers are acting as good online role models for our students, because we know that our students spend a lot of time online, and there's a certain way to behave and act in that kind of situation. So some key takeaways from this project for me was, first of all, just the willingness to try something new. Now, as a group, we initially decided that we were going to use Google Slides as our group project. I think Google Slides is something that we were all familiar with and comfortable with. But early on, we collectively changed our mind and thought, maybe we would try Google Sites, even though it's something that we have far less experience working with. Right? I've actually never worked with Google Sites before this project, so I was a little bit nervous about trying something new. Ultimately, I'm glad that we gave Google Sites a shot. I think it was a perfect medium for this project and what we were asked to do. Right? I thought Google Sites was pretty user friendly. Right? There were a few things about adding links and embedding videos that I had to kind of look up on YouTube as to how to do. But ultimately, I'm glad that we tried it, and I found it a rewarding experience. The other takeaway I found was that collaboration was key here. Our group primarily communicated through Gmail, but Google Sites also made collaboration relatively easy. By having everything saved in a shared drive, we're all able to open up the same file. I could see that whenever somebody else edited it, so here we have Shane editing in the past week, I could go on and see, okay, what did he do? What did he change? How is that going to affect what I did? So I thought that part was really nice, and I thought that we all communicated very, very well as a group. So some of my final thoughts is that collaboration allowed us to produce a project better than we could have produced on our own. So I know I was benefited by working with my group members, Shane, Shelby, and John. And then we didn't, get it right the first time. So, doing the Oreo cookie reviews and going back and revising it and changing things ultimately ended up with, I think, a great final project. So thanks for listening.